Hey, it's Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1970, 1971, and 1974 to listen to Working Class Hero, Love, Jealous Guy, How Do You Sleep, How, Steel and Glass, Old Dirt Road, and Nobody Loves You When You're Down and Out by the amazing, incomparable John Lennon. And this one comes courtesy of my amazing supporter here and over on Patreon, Steve from New Jersey. Thank you so much, Steve, for all your support and for leading me back finally to some more John Lennon. So cool to discover, new stuff for me from this legendary artist. Wow, never just dove into him, but now's the time with 8, no doubt, great songs. All right. The first 2 songs come from the album John Lennon / Plastic Ono Band. Working Class Hero is a commentary on the difference between social classes. Let's go. Quite exciting. I think we're going to get some dark ones, sad ones, maybe a few upbeat. Let's find out.
As soon as you're born, they make you feel small by giving you no time instead of it all, till the pain is so big you feel nothing at all. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. They hurt you at home and they hit you at school. They hate you if you're clever and they despise a fool, till you're so fucking crazy you can't follow their rules. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. When they've tortured and scared you for 20 odd years, then they expect you to pick a career. When you can't really function, you're so full of fear. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. Keep you doped with religion and sex and TV, and you think you're so clever and classless and free, but you're still fucking peasants as far as I can see. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. There's room at the top, they are telling you still, but first you must learn how to smile as you kill.
Wow.
If you want to be like the folks on the hill. A working class hero is something to be. A working class hero is something to be. If you want to be a hero, well, just follow me. If you want to be a hero, well, just follow me.
2 final chords. Wow. Very different. Appreciated a lot of what was happening, even though it was so simple. We'll talk about it. First of all, we get these singer-songwriter kind of folk vibes, very reflective from the first second. Love that. But yeah, the song, stayed in kind of this one little pocket, very minimal, I would call it. I loved the stripped down vocals. I've heard John in different elements in his voice, but here it was very stripped down, simple, up in the center, probably no reverb. I appreciated that. To me, it made everything just raw, honest, a straightforward message, almost like anthemic, like a chant that would be passed down, generation to generation. That's kind of how I saw it. Even though it was so simple, it was still so big in its own way, important in its own way. Of course, John Lennon commanding my attention the whole time with his vocals. A different side to his voice for sure. But you know me, I'm hearing a big orchestra in my mind backing this lovely song. That would sound amazing, but again, in its simple form, amazing in itself. It kind of became hypnotic in a way, in a simple way, It just kind of grabs you, lulls you on, so I appreciated that. And again, some great, nice dynamic shifts. He emphasized the emotions. The strumming became more powerful, his voice more powerful just a few times in the song. But again, something different, something great. I'll give it 5 golden records, a nice A score for Working Class Hero. Wow. All right, 7 more. I know we're going to get other vibes. Next song, Love. It's a minimalist and deeply sincere ballad dedicated to his wife, Yoko Ono. John Lennon, love songs. I know it's going to be great. Ooh, fade in piano. Awesome.
Love is real. Real is love. Love is feeling. Feeling love. Love is wanting to be loved. Love is touch. Touch is love. Love is reaching. Reaching love. Love is asking to be loved. Love is you.
Ooh, nice.
You and me. Love is knowing we can be
So far away. Wow. So interesting what they did there, what he did there with the dynamics. Wow. So yeah, first of all, the intro, so cool. This long, extended, super gentle fade in. I love the dynamic journey this song took. I even drew it out at the end there. Kind of like slowly way up and then straight down and then this little bunny hill at the end. Very cool. Wow. So yeah, we fade in, we fade up, and then his amazing vocals come in. More vocal processing on this one compared to the first song. I love that side as well. Of course, I know he's a versatile singer. Again, you know, simple melodies here, but so poignant, commanding, and hard-hitting, just like the first song. I was thinking, you know, this is about love, one of the most universal topics ever. So maybe the music is simple to have universal access by everybody. Just a thought that came in my head. And again, this one, just like the first one, felt like a musical prayer, something so important. He truly wrote some of the most important songs. I mean, look at Imagine, what kind of a lyrical concept that is. Wow. So yeah, another great one. Simple, but beautiful, important. What do I give it? Hard to rate Lennon. He is a legend just because of the interesting, again, song journey, the topic, the beautiful melodies, the voice, especially that melodic piano at the end. I'll give it the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for love. Wow. I'm sure that's not the last epic in this reaction. All right, the next three songs come from the album Imagine, talking about an epic song of all time. Jealous Guy is a deeply vulnerable confession of John's own romantic insecurities, possessiveness, and past mistakes. Okay, interesting. I love that he's honest, raw, introspective. It seems like he really puts his feelings out there, doesn't hold back. I'm just guessing that based on what I know and new songs like these. I have heard this a long time ago by, I believe, Roxy Music. I did a reaction, so it'll be cool to hear the original. I don't remember it, but I know when I hear the melodies, it'll come back to me. All right, Jealous Guy. Beautiful.
I was dreaming of the past, and my heart was beating fast. I began to lose control. I began to lose control. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry that I made you cry. Oh no, I didn't want to hurt you.
Nice. Wow. I'm certain that some of you told me that the original was beautiful way back when I heard the other version. Well, you were absolutely right, of course. So an angelic, dreamy start right off the bat. Probably I'd have to hear the other one. I will again to compare, but maybe I prefer this one. Wow. So again, it felt dreamy, and then the first words he sings were, "I was dreaming," so appropriate. Beautiful vocal melodies here, really connected with that. That one dissonant, simple note, it just came, I pointed it out. Perks up my brain, love that. And again, so much emotion in his vocal delivery. You just know the words he's singing are true, real, and deep. And then he surprises me with that whole whistle string section. That was absolutely gorgeous. Loved it. I love that the strings stayed, not just for the solo, but they danced through the rest of the song. Perfection. Yeah, this one has such a timeless lullaby feel to it. Just adored it. Again, he has me in the palm of his hand, gently guiding me through his mindset. Perfection, and then with this gorgeous music on top of it. The sorrow was flowing, but it was all so, so beautiful. Wow, what a song. I definitely will give it the Double Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for the beautiful Jealous Guy. Wow. Glad I finally got to hear the original. All right, next up. How Do You Sleep? Uh-oh. This one makes scathing personal attacks that are aimed at Paul McCartney. It features a slide guitar solo by George Harrison. Awesome. Many famous people on these songs. I'll name them at the end. The most famous ones that I know. Anyway, let's see what this is all about. I'm sure it's not going to be happy music based on the lyrics, but let us find out. Interesting.
So Sergeant Pepper took you by surprise. You better see right through that mother's eye. Those weeks was right.
Dang, what a song. Wow. Great stuff. No surprise. I mean, come on. So one of the first lyrics I hear, Sergeant Pepper, obviously an instant Beatles reference. The music in this one, wow. I love the dirty, slow groove, kind of like matched with the uneasy, dirty, messy lyrics. You know what I mean? Not figuratively, but metaphorically, just the whole subject matter, not pleasant. Wow. It just shines through in every way possible here. Definitely a stank face song for sure. I'm sure I made one in a lot of the song. Awesome chorus, simple, direct to the point, scathing, like I read in my intro here, my description. The string part in the chorus, divine, very vintage sounding. Love that. John got to show off his voice with some nice vocal runs here, long extended runs, very cool. But yeah, I loved his kind of cocky vocal delivery. It was full of attitude, full of anger, full of emotion. Then, of course, a dirty electric guitar solo, quite appropriate. Love the melody there, love the tone. When they were playing it, my first thought was, I bet this specific song must have inspired David Gilmour and many others, because, it sounded like something he would have done in the future. But overall, a hypnotic and heavy atmosphere. Just again, the intentions coming through in every way, the music, the voice. Wow. And I got to shout out that beautiful electric piano, especially at the end. It had a little shining moment, a solo, again, with beautiful strings into the fade out. What a great song. What a powerful song. It's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award so very easily for How Do You Sleep? Wow. All winners here, of course. And then the next song, How? It's a highly reflective song that questions some of life's greatest emotions and concepts. I know he's all about introspection, so we're going to continue that theme. Let's check out How. I think does it follow the last song on the album? Yeah, it does. I wonder if they're connected. Probably not, but when I read them together, How Do You Sleep? How? Seems like they're connected that way, but lyrically, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's check it out.
How can I go forward when I don't know which way I'm facing? How can I go forward when I don't know which way to turn? How can I go forward into something I'm not sure of? Oh no. Oh no. How can I have feeling when I don't know if it's a feeling? How can I feel something if I just don't know how to feel? How can I have feelings when my feelings have always been denied? Oh no. Oh no. You know life can be long, and you've got to be so strong, and the world is so tough. Sometimes I feel I've had enough. How can I give love when I don't know what it is I'm giving? How can I give love when I just don't know how to give? sing. How can we go forward when we don't know which way to turn? How can we go forward into something we're not sure of?
Love the heartache.
Oh no.
Nice. Yeah, the end there, that's one of my favorite parts. It happened throughout the song. You know, we're at one place and then we slow down, pause, dun, 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 and then they went even higher at the end. I love that part. Another great song. It's clear. I mean, I already knew this, but it's clear the more I hear that John Lennon knows how to write such beautiful and timeless melodies. This is a perfect example. I love the vulnerability in his voice. I heard it. It came through shining bright. Again, so amazing, so hard-hitting. Wow. I love the warm, rich instrumentation here. At the end, I was thinking, you know, with different lyrics, this could be a beautiful love song. But, you know, he's molding this beautiful music with these, you know, sadder, introspective lyrics. And it works, of course. I can only imagine that the album Imagine is one of the best albums of all time. Probably a lot of people's favorites as far as his solo career. I'm seeing why now with these songs. I know every song on the album must be excellent. Wow. Overall, just beautiful, soothing music, so melodic, incredible stuff. I'll give this one the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for how. All right, now onto a new album. The final 3 songs come from the album Walls and Bridges. The first song, Steel and Glass, is like a companion piece to How Do You Sleep? Interesting. I guess there's some similarities melodically, I read, as well. It's a dark, venomous track that acts as a scathing character assassination on both John's former business manager, Alan Klein, and on John himself. Interesting. I expect this to be dark. Based on that, let us find out. Even the song title, kind of hard-hitting, steel, glass, shatter, sharp, hard. I don't know. Let's find out. Angry vocal delivery, I'm going to guess. Or will it be soothing? That laugh.
This is a story about your friend and mine. Who is it? There you stand with your LA tan and your New York walk and your New York talk. Your mother left you when you were small, but you're gonna wish you wasn't born at all. Hey.
Nice.
Still at last. Still in You phoned on the way, no one answers your call. How does it feel to be off the wall?
Is that a synth?
Will your mouth be squawked as you spread your light? But you can't pull string if your hands are tied. Well, your teeth are clean, but your mind is capped. You leave your smell like an alley cat. Ceiling glass. Ceiling glass. Ceiling glass. Ceiling
Come back, come back. Apparently, this album is amazing as well. No surprise. Just like, was it Piano Fade In a few songs ago? Another great fade in, this time the acoustic guitar. You don't hear fade ins too often in music, so I love that. I absolutely love the vocals here and the vocal processing. This time a big and bold delivery, not only how he's singing, but the processing put on his voice. Wow. Of course, a top song moment. The extended notes that he held throughout the song. I don't think I've ever heard him hold notes that long. And then he'd go up and do a run at the end. So impressive. Definitely one of the best parts of the song, but everything was great. And then that chorus, I was not ready for that chorus. Boom, all of a sudden we're funky, groovy. We get some brass. That was amazing sounding. And of course, some lush, dramatic 70s string parts. Ah, yes, I'm in heaven. We even get, is it bongos, I think? Maybe conga. I heard that. That was amazing. You know, I love interesting and all percussion instruments. There was an amazing, I think, a lead synth, right? Came in, did a little solo at the end. It was kind of following his voice. I don't think it was, I don't know. Something cool was going on. It sounded like a synth to me, but the tone was sublime, powerful, again, hard-hitting, and great melodies right to the very end into the fade out. Wow, I'm so impressed with everything I'm hearing today. Of course, I adored this one. You saw it in my face. It's getting the Double Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Steel and Glass. So cool. All right, just two more. I know they're going to be great. Old Dirt Road uses the road as a metaphor for a point of stability in an unstable world and a life subject to variability. All right, what vibe is he going to give us now? Oh yeah, very different. So good. Keeping on. Oh, wow. Well, impress me to Kingdom Come once again. These songs, there's so much. They're beautiful, they're dreamy, but the arrangements are so impactful, so unique, especially in a song like this, and others. Incredible. So in this one, we're back to the dreamy reflection. Perfect. I love the pocket I was in through the whole song. A top song moment. Was it the word road? I think so, since that's part of the title. I pointed it out. It happened twice. I think in the beginning, at the end, road went up, road, road, road. That was amazing. I love that. That alone worth the price of admission, but much more greatness here. Gorgeous piano in this one. This one was really reminding me of Elton John's songs. The way the piano was played, the similar tone. Very cool. Obviously, Elton was inspired by the Beatles. I would bet big money on that. Who wasn't, right? Cool vocal cadences here in certain parts. Was it do, 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 whatever it was? I love that. And then another top song moment when he sang the words cool, clear, everything kind of stripped down. I think there was powder soft vocals. Was there a ticking clock? Something like that. Awesome. He throws in these things, these extra bonus things that just make the song even better when it's already great without them. And then more lush strings. Take me away. I love that he uses a lot of strings in his solo albums. Can't forget, I think I heard some guitar solos. They were simple, but still they had lots of character and they fit beautifully in the song. I love that we got a super slow fade out. Got to enjoy it slowly till the last drop. Wow. Another amazing song. I'm giving it the Double Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Old Dirt Road. Wow. So much greatness here, Steve. Incredible. All right. One last one. Nobody Loves You When You're Down and Out. It reflects on John's feelings of depression and loneliness during his separation from Yoko Ono while he was living alone in Los Angeles. Probably did not know that he lived in Los Angeles. Don't know too much about their history, if they got back together after the separation or if they remained separated till he passed. But anyway, I assume this was going to be pretty sad based on the lyrics. We'll see if the music is sad or, a juxtaposition. The final song to all this epicness.
Nobody loves you when you're down and out. Nobody sees you when you're on cloud nine. Everybody's hustling for a buck and a dime. I'll scratch your back and you scratch mine. I've been across to the other side. I've shown you everything, I got nothing to hide. And still you ask me, do I love you? What it is, what it is. All I can tell you is, it's all showbiz. All I can tell you is, it's all showbiz. Nobody loves you when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're on cloud nine. Everybody's hustling for the buck and the dime. I'll scratch your back, you knife mine. I've been across the water now so many times. I've seen the one-eyed witch doctor leading the blind. And still you ask me, do I love loves you when you're 6 foot in the ground.
Yep. There's that instrumentation being amazing to the very end throughout the fade out. Another amazing one. Wow. So the beginning was great because it reminded me of the very first song in this reaction. Just simple guitar and voice. You know, that singer-songwriter vibe. But that did not last long. Oh, yes. This one becomes loaded with grand orchestral instrumentation. What a way to leave me with all these glorious songs. You know I love orchestra, Steve. I love that John's singing in a kind of deeper, softer voice here. Again, very reflective. So nice. Great vocal processing once again. We get more punchy brass in this one. He's like giving me all the goodies that I love, love, love. Wow. Classic, you know, memorable chord progressions. Easy to remember this song. And then, of course, a literal crying guitar solo, the way it just blasted in with those first couple of notes. The melodies were truly wailing and crying, reflecting his emotional state. But during that crying solo, the orchestra was there behind for emotional support, backing it up beautifully. Wow. We did get a nice, lively change up. I think the tempo increased. Is that the hopeful part of the song that I read about? I think so. Wow. So yeah, just like so many of these songs, universal lyrics, messages that we can all relate to. Everyone's been sad. Everyone's been lonely. So these songs become so relatable, you know, for everyone. And that's why they're timeless. And then you put the gorgeous melodies, instrumentation, performances, arrangements, production. It's just the best of music for sure. I like that he brought the whistle back at the end. Again, hearkening back to an earlier song with the whistle. But that beautiful orchestration just takes us out and gives us a few seconds to reflect on the powerful message that he just gave. Wow, what a group of songs. This one's also getting the Double Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Nobody Loves You When You're Down and Out. 8 brilliant songs by John Lennon. So amazing. So thank you to everyone involved today in these amazing songs, especially the amazing John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Ringo Starr, George Harrison, Alan White. I guess he played drums on some of this stuff. Mike Pinder, wow, what a shock. Love you. Harry Nilsson, awesome. Again, anyone else involved? I know there was a lot of players. And of course, the amazing Steve from New Jersey. Wow, what an enriching set of songs today. Loved them. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about these 8 glorious songs, I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.